Every year, almost 800,000 people commit suicide. That is, one every 40 seconds. It is said that 48% of Americans has only one friend with whom they can share very close stories, close feelings, closer to the heart. What happens to the rest of 52%? The more spiritual you become, more sensitive you become. You see, at the same time, we also develop a greater level of understanding, so we are able to accept, even though we become sensitive and hurts us even more than any regular person. So, idea is to develop, along with sensitivity, along with our development. Sensitivity is needed, but along with that, some level of withstanding, some level of acceptance should come automatically within us. Lalaji Maharaj, he used to advise to a person, whenever he had some problem in the office, that my boss is always critical of me, even though I am doing the best I can. He seems to hate me. This is what the Abhyasi was complaining to Lalaji. So Lalaji said, I'll teach you a technique. Apply this technique. So this also applies to individuals who are so negative in your life. People who are not so good with you, negative all the time, criticizing you, not appreciating your work or ideas. So instead of developing this aversion, think that your love is being transmitted from your heart to their heart. As you exhale, as you breathe out, transmit your love to that person directly on his face or into his heart. Right? And while you inhale, the hatred or the feelings of dislike that other person has towards you, you are pulling it towards you and throwing it out from the side. So it's a simple technique. You meet this person, if you happen to meet this person, you start transmitting the love to their heart. As you breathe out, transmit this love on the face as well as the heart. As you breathe in, pull the dislike that they may have towards yourself and throw it out from the side. Try this technique, it will work. Feeling the pain of associates, even unknown people, you're going by bus or a plane and somehow your co-passenger, you may not be even talking and it somehow gets to you. The pain just somehow gets transferred and say, oh my God, this person is really, really suffering. It's like when you put your consciousness in the other person's body, when you extend your awareness and touch the other person's body, you feel shaken from inside. And I do sympathize. Now the next step is how to help them. Otherwise, God would not have given you this level of sensitivity. So not everyone has such a sensitivity, because they do wear, when you go out in the rain with a rain jacket, you don't feel the rain, you don't enjoy the rain. See? Like that, when we, over a period of time, our skin become thickened and heart walls become so thick that no other person's feeling can enter your heart, you are somehow imprisoning yourself and your consciousness. And by not allowing the feelings and not by having that empathetic approach, if you close your heart, somehow you are destroying your level of consciousness. You are again imprisoning yourself, becoming heavier and heavier, and that is hell. And God descends in a pure heart. The heart becomes purer. When you talk of Lord Jesus, Lord Buddha. Especially we have heard the recent stories because they are recent personalities. They keep on saying until the last creature, not just human being, last creature is freed, I will keep coming back. Coming back in the sense they will not come back the way they were. They'll keep coming back in our forms, in Nusrat forms, in Jalaluddin's forms, in Lokesh's forms, in Daji's forms. They manifest in different forms. Qualities will be exactly like them. Don't hide them, don't mask them. Allow it to flourish. If you are sensitized because of someone's pain, what is the next step? Is to help. See, I differ very strongly from Gandhian philosophy. Mahatma Gandhi is praised for his principles of non-violence, but not good enough. From non-violence comes another stage that I can be compassionate. Compassion is at a higher level than non-violence. In compassion, you see what next can be done for this person. The story doesn't end when you say, I'm not going to harm such and such a person. It's not the end of the story. Next step is, what next? How to help the others. You felt empathy, okay. You felt the pain of others. Compassion says, now let's do something about it. So that's the next step. Suicide. It scares you to hear this thing, especially if you have witnessed or heard one of your friends or family members come to this suicide. I tell you, I underwent similar situation in my 20s. Very close friend of mine. Often I wonder what leads people to commit, feeling tremendous guilt or shame, perhaps.
In local news, police are still looking for the driver of the hit and run that occurred last night on Old Hillhurst Road. 35-year-old Amanda Pickens was struck at 10:30 p.m. and died of internal injuries 2 hours later. Amanda leaves behind a husband and a 10-month-old daughter. Any information should be passed on to the police. Now the traffic with Marty Shin.
Can you imagine what kind of monster would hit a woman and just drive away? I don't know how they could live with themselves.
You have to make things right.
I will.
He came to see me. That was his last visit, but I could not meet him.
Is Kamash here? I need to speak with him.
Sorry, he's not in today. Would you like to leave a message?
Yeah, I'll leave a message.
He left a note. Dear Kamlesh, I came to see you. I don't know if we'll meet again. When somebody is especially going through crisis in life, some failure, some shame, some guilt. You're not the only one succumbing to such a guilt. No one can be spared. So why feel guilty? Why punish yourself? But 2 days later, I found in the newspaper, boy committed suicide, hanging himself on a fan. I was devastated.
Where did we put... Oh God. Oh no. Arit, wake up! Wake up! No!
One keep wondering, where did I go wrong? Because in a family, every member is somehow directly or indirectly responsible. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be there for my friend. Could I have done something?
Police are still looking for the driver of the hit and run that occurred last night on Old Hillhurst Road. 35-year-old Amanda Pickens was struck at 10:30 p.m. and died of internal injuries 2 hours later. Any information should be passed on to the police.
Imagine what kind of monster would hit a woman and just drive away. I don't know how they could ever live with themselves.
I wouldn't be so quick to condemn this person. They could have just been in shock and they didn't know what to do. Or they could have been scared and they just needed a moment to process. I mean, they could have just been a good person who needed a moment to themselves.
You might be right, Kamlesh.
Take this as an alarming note, especially when a person has already committed once and failed. They have to be monitored very closely. They need more love, they need more affection. We need to give them more hopes in life that yes, that's not the end of the world. Help is always available, be it from God or be it from one of your associates or a family member or a friend. Only thing is, just knock the door of your best friend. There is always a help. But if we can open our hearts, close our eyes and meditate for a few minutes and see the consequences of our next action, everything will become clearer to our eyes, heart. Then one may not go through this attempt or even thought of committing suicide, because meditation opens up hope, opens up clarity, gives us light. It takes us out of darkness of ignorance.
Yes, I'd like to report a hit and run.
Every year, almost 800,000 people commit suicide. That is 1 every 40 seconds. It is said that 48% of Americans has only one friend with whom they can share very close stories, close feelings, closer to the heart. What happens to the rest of 52%? There are many eager souls, good-hearted people, generous hearts. You can also seek professional help, psychiatric help, who can make a world of a difference in life, who can actually inspire us to take on the challenges in life. And many people who have attempted suicide but failed to commit, their life has changed drastically. They become somehow so good in their life. They become soft-hearted. They become so generous. When it comes to actual heart-to-heart discussion with a friend, it can be a big challenge. But don't give up. Though we may not have a solution, heart-to-heart talk is the only way we can save one more soul. Thank you.